Hey everyone, how you doing? Craig Campbell from Pastor Craig's Vintage Cards, and today we're looking at this nice 1963 Topps card of Steve Barber in that beautiful Baltimore Oriole hat. I really do like the old hat. That's a nice looking 63. Bottom is nice and clean. Not very much snow on that, and just a little bit off-centered. And the back has got just a nice bright yellow to it. And yeah, Steve Barber, interesting guy. He was part of what they called the Kitty Corps in Baltimore, where they had 5 starters, all under the age of 22. Steve here, and then Milt Pappas, Chuck Estrada, Jack Fisher, and Jerry Walker. And Steve is actually the first of the modern Baltimore Orioles to have a 20-game win season. So he was the first one to do that. And he started off, he had a really good record, 95 and 75 his first 8 years. And then tendonitis kind of set in, and he finished out his last 7 years with 26 wins and 31 losses. And he was an all-star for 2 years, but he couldn't pitch in the game due to tendonitis, which was going to be his big problem for him. And in the 1966 World Series, when the Baltimore Orioles swept the LA Dodgers, he did not get to appear again due to tendonitis. But really interesting for Steve, in 1967, he was throwing a no-hitter, had 9 2/3 innings in against the Detroit Tigers, and he got pulled out of the game. The problem was that he walked 2 guys to start the inning, and then he uncorked a wild pitch, which allowed the tying run to score. And Hank Bauer, the manager, pulled him out, and then the next batter hit a ground ball to Louis Aparicio, who flipped it over to Mark Belanger, one of the most sure fielders in all of baseball, and he dropped the ball, allowing the winning run to score. And the Baltimore Orioles threw a no-hitter. Steve Barber, 9 2/3 of an inning. Stu Miller, a third of an inning. But they took the loss. So quite an interesting thing there, to throw a no-hitter and actually take a loss. But Steve, again, just the back of this card is just really, really nice. Some of these are kind of dull, but boy, this one here is just nice and bright yellow. Card number 12. But he wore number 13 for most of his career, the unlucky number 13. And he was inducted into the Orioles Hall of Fame in 1988. And he appeared in 466 games in his career. He had 272 starts and had a record of 121 and 106, 59 complete games, and 21 shutouts for Steve Barber. And tendonitis just really took its toll on him towards the end of his career. He just had a lot of arm problems. But just wanted to share this card with you. I find it's a nice, clean card, and kind of an interesting story for a guy that started off so well, but then the arm problems got him. So I guess that is why Steve Barber has a baseball card, because he was a 20-game winner. And boy, first 8 years, 95 and 75, looking pretty good. But then the elbow just kind of gave out on Steve. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I enjoy taking a look at the names beyond the cardboard, and why do they have a card? And now we know why Steve Barber was included in many, many Topps baseball sets. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up, and we will talk soon. Keep on collecting.